Shanti. So this last Murli, Baba was talking about having determination to have constant zeal, enthusiasm and happiness. So whilst in Madhuban, all of us sacrifice something, isn't it? Everybody sacrificed or somebody hasn't sacrificed? The one who hasn't sacrificed weakness, raise your hand. Okay. So before you leave Madhuban, have this aim to sacrifice something and take some power from Madhuban, determination, because everybody wants transformation in their life. We have come to Baba for transformation. And unless there is that determination, even just giving one promise is not enough, because we have given many promises. Every year we give at least twice promise to Baba on Rakhi, New Year's Eve. At least twice a year we give. Take some promise for our own transformation. So what now we had to see that we are having that determined thought, I want to be that. Otherwise, whatever number of years one has been in Gyan, one has to see how much have I changed and how much still more I had to bring about change in my life, because the goal is the same for everybody. All Brahma Kumars, Kumaris have that aim that I want to become perfect, I want to become Bap Saman, I want to become Lakshmi Narayan, whatever goal it is. So the goal is the same. But we find that some people are making fast effort. Some people are a little bit slack. And today also Baba was saying there are two types of Maharathis. One are the Maharathis who are able to be in that stage because of their enthusiasm for service and success in the service, and they are receiving the fruit of their service and they are content. So because of their serviceable nature, they are content and happy. Whereas other Maharathis are the ones who are making efforts to maintain that powerful stage. And they will remain always happy, they will receive love from family, and they would be swinging in the swing of supersensuous joy. And our aim should be Maharathi of that type. That is, maintain our powerful stage, unshakable stage. And for that we need that determination. And not allow slackness, because sometimes we become slack. And those who are slack, they'll say, oh, but who has become perfect? Nobody has become perfect. See, Dadis had to work for 70 years and still they are working. We have been hardly 4 years, 8 years, 10 years, whatever number of years. We are still new. So we can't be perfect. And hence we find that because that determination is not there, we allow that slackness in our stage. So that's what now we had to see, that not to be slack, and whatever promise we have given to Baba, we had to revise it, because otherwise we forget. Now Baba many times says that if you are sowing a seed, it's not enough to sow the seed, but you need to water it. To have a plant, you will have to water that seed. And today he said that if you want to destroy the seed of impurity, what we have to do is burn it. If you burn the seed, it's not going to grow. So impurity seed, we have to burn it and finish it. And the seed of determination needs to be watered with determination, revising every often. So what I would suggest is write it down, what you have promised, in a big bold letters, and place it on the mirror or near your bed or in your diary, where you open it daily and read it. So that every time you look at it, you are reminded, yes, I have given this promise to Baba. And also, slack effort maker, what they do is, they give excuses. Oh, because of this reason I got upset. Oh, because of this reason I didn't do what I promised to do. So they give excuses. So don't give excuse. And also, Baba always says, follow mother, father. Don't follow brothers, sisters. Because sometimes we look at brothers and sisters and say, oh, but they haven't achieved. Oh, it doesn't matter. If I haven't achieved, it doesn't matter. No. Have determination to follow mother, father. So aim should be clear. And my direction of effort should be clear for me. Otherwise, we get caught up in many, many different things. Because when I was asking everybody what you are sacrificing, everybody is saying waste thought. But we have to see in depth what are the maximum reasons of my waste thoughts. Because if I haven't checked what's wrong with me, what is the seed of my waste thought, because waste thought can be because of hundreds of reasons. Now sometimes we are thinking too much of past, so I should know why I have waste thought. Is it because of my ego, or is it my attachment? Is it because of my greed? Which is my impurity which is leading me to have waste thought? That is, I have to check myself what I am. Because we know what we want to be, but we don't know yet what we are now, which is my present stage. And that's what once I check where I am now and which is the direction that I had to make effort, then it becomes easy for me, because more I go into the depth of my impurity, I know my weakness and impurity, I will overcome it. But if I don't know, how can I overcome it, isn't it? Because I can say, everybody said, because Baba gave the Murli, give up your waste thought. Everybody saying, oh, I'm sacrificing my waste thoughts. But as I said, I had to check, what's bringing me waste thought. So if I have seen clearly what I am and what I had to give up, then naturally my efforts will be in that direction. And Baba said, determination to have happiness, zeal and enthusiasm. And today also Baba was saying, unless you are happy, you won't be having zeal and enthusiasm. Now if I'm upset, then I won't have enthusiasm to do anything. So I need to be constantly happy. If you see any human being in the world, whatever activities they are doing, if we ask them why you are doing it, they say, because it's giving me happiness. Whether somebody is eating some type of food, whether somebody is watching television, which show they watch, depends on what is bringing them happiness. That's where they will spend their time, money, energy. So the goal of each and every individual is to be happy. And we also came to Baba because Baba is giving us happiness, isn't it? And Baba is showing us so many yuktis how to be constantly happy. Constantly happy means I'm not upset at all. No, isn't it? If I'm upset, if I'm depressed, so I can be upset because of my anger. Now I get angry, I got upset. So it's lack of tolerance. I had to work on that. If I'm upset because my desire was not fulfilled, I lose my happiness, isn't it? I had some desire. I want to buy this. I want to pass this examination, and my desire is not fulfilled, then naturally I'll be upset. And so I had to see that I have no desires apart from my spiritual achievement. Because if there is any material desire, it may be fulfilled, it may not be fulfilled. Today it may be fulfilled, and tomorrow it may not be. My achievement or attainment may not be as good as somebody else. So if I have desire, I won't be happy. If I have sensitive nature, I'll lose my happiness. So I had to overcome my sensitive nature and not say, oh, that's my nature, what can I do? Or I don't have self-respect. I expected that they will appreciate what I'm doing, but nobody is appreciating, so I got upset. So Baba has given us yukti to increase our self-respect. Churn on who am I? Baba has given us so many titles. So churn on different titles every day and feel that for yourself. Not only know it intellectually, because we are very intellectual, we know everything intellectually, but heart doesn't feel, no? Sometimes, yes, Baba says I'm a special child, but I don't feel I'm a special, isn't it? So Baba gives us many titles. You are spiritual social worker, you are Shiv Shakti, you are Pandav army, you are stars of success. All these titles Baba has given us. So if I feel I am that, then naturally I'll be intoxicated and happy. But if I don't have that self-respect, then I'm expecting other people to give me love and respect and recognition. And if I'm not receiving it, I get upset. So I have to see that I don't have that sensitive nature. I am using jnana at each point. So I'm sensible and not sensitive. I am stable on drama. I am aware whatever I'm going through is my karma. Not say why I have to suffer all these things and why everybody is critical of me and why people don't like me, and no. If I love me, then I wouldn't care whether people love me or not, or appreciate me or not. So I had to see that I haven't attachment, because if I'm attached to anything or anyone, as soon as something goes wrong to them, I'll take sorrow, so I will lose my happiness. So any impurity, whether it's a jealousy, nature of comparison, competition, all this nature will not allow me to be ever happy. And so Baba says, make your original sanskar as your nature and not allow your Kali-yugi nature as to be your nature. Otherwise, Kali-yugi nature, we continue and say, what can I do? That's my nature. No. My nature is peaceful, pure, loving. That's my original sanskars. That's my original nature. So don't allow Kali-yugi nature as your nature. So as you churn on who am I, whose child I am, there will be that intoxication and happiness. Now even in bhakti we used to say, oh, I found God, I found everything. So do I really feel I got everything from Baba? Now Baba is a bestower. He's a bestower of happiness. I am a child. If after being a child of a bestower happiness, if I am not happy, what it means? My connection with Baba is severed, isn't it? That I am not really having Baba's remembrance, or because in Lokik world we don't forget whose children we are. Do we ever forget? Who is our Lokik parents? Those who are giving sometimes sorrow, so we for a moment also we don't forget that they are our parents. Even if they die, we don't forget what they were. And here we have found Baba. Baba has adopted us. How can we forget him? Or why don't we have that intoxication? Who is my father? So maintain that intoxication, whose child I am. And in case, if we lose happiness, what we have to do? Don't churn negatively, because when we churn something negatively, we are unhappy. This didn't happen, this should not have happened, why this is happening like that? As soon as we think in that way, we become unhappy. And that's why Baba says, churn Gyan all the time. Keep yourself busy. If you are not busy, Maya will make you busy. And so I had to keep my body and mind busy, either churning in Gyan, remembering Baba, doing some karma yoga, and if I am busy, Maya will also stay away, isn't it? Now, the Didi used to give examples. Suppose somebody is very busy in office, and the friend comes to meet that person, and he sees that the friend is so busy having meeting with one another, answering phone, that what that friend will do? He will say, oh, I will come some other time. I'll ring you some later on and I will talk about what I want to talk. Even the friend will go away. And so Didi used to say, if Maya sees you busy, Maya will go away. But if you invite Maya and offer cup of tea and toli, then Maya will stay with you. That is, Maya comes. But if you keep on churning negatively and allow waste thought, negative thoughts, impure thoughts, then Maya will not go, because you are entertaining Maya. So that's where we have to see that if I am entertaining Maya, I won't be happy. And so we had to recognize Maya. Check all the time, what are my thoughts, what are my feelings. As soon as negative thoughts, negative feeling come, don't try to blame somebody else or try to find out the... Now sometimes we go into the depth of what happened and why happened and who must have done it and all sorts of questions, and we have more and more waste thoughts, what, why, how, etc. So rather than allowing such waste thought, neglect them or ignore them, and keep yourself busy, Baba's remembrance and Baba's service. As well as what Baba often says, that play some songs. Because Baba has so many intoxicating songs. If you feel a little bit depressed, unhappy, don't churn on what, why, how, but play a song and sing the songs of Wa Baba, Wa Me. Rather than why I had to undergo through all this problem. Just keep on saying Wa, Wa, Wa. So all the time sing songs of Wa. And remember some happy incidences in your life. Because remember Madhuban, no? Baba always says, keep this memory of meeting Baba alive. No, whatever has given you happiness in the past, remind yourself that. Some nice, happy incidents, because as soon as you think of sorrowful incidents, you're losing your happiness. Because if somebody has been nice, we may forget. But if somebody has been nasty, defamed us, insulted us, we never forget it. As soon as we see that person, we say, oh, this person has done. Even after 20 years, we will remember words they have said, how they spoke, what they were doing. This is, Baba says, past is past, but we haven't finished that past. We haven't forgiven the person who defamed us, criticized us, or has been nasty. And that's why we keep on remembering that and take sorrow. And so we need to do is make past as past. And try to remember happy experiences that you have with Baba or Madhuban or whatever happy incidents. Bring that in your mind all the time. Remind what Baba is giving you, rather than what human beings have snatched away from you. So if you are happy naturally, you'd be having zeal and enthusiasm to do this and that and everything. You won't feel tired. Now happiness, zeal and enthusiasm won't allow you to be tired. If you are tired, it means you are body conscious, negative. Now even in a Lokik world, even those who are doing hard work, boatman who is rowing the boat, or some here in India when they're carrying big load, woods and heavy load, so many of them carrying it, now they will be singing song and keeping themselves happy, and they don't feel tired. But if you are not happy, you'll feel tired so soon, stressed out so soon. And that's why Baba was saying, give up eye of disheartenment. No, hopelessness, feeling of hopeless, disheartened, disappointed, all those discontent, this negative feeling will not only we will lose our happiness, we will lose our zeal and enthusiasm. So in order to maintain zeal and enthusiasm, bring newness in your life. And when you are listening to Murli, if you think, oh, Baba is saying the same thing. Every day he says, you are a soul, remember me, forget everybody else, nothing new. If you think that, then you are not really interested in listening Murli, isn't it? Because you said it's the same thing. But when you are listening Murli, if you try to experience some newness, start churning it so that you are bringing some new depth of jnana. new jewels of knowledge, because by churning yarn you will bring jewels. And so when you are even listening or reading merely, if you see what's the new thing, how Baba is putting everything and churn it, you will enjoy that. In yoga also, sometimes we are so much used to just sit in the same seat, same music, same lighting, everything same. So physically as well as mentally, we just do it as a routine. Then we don't enjoy meditation, isn't it? Then there is no new experience. But even in meditation, try to experience something new. Today also Baba was saying, if you every day at the end of meditation you say, oh, I felt peaceful, I felt relaxed, then you are not experiencing anything else. You need to experience happiness together with peace. And then there will be that happiness. So just say that even during meditation, try to experience different relationship with Baba, different types of love, different powers from Baba. And then, by seeing the fruit of new experience, you will be enthusiastic. Otherwise, it becomes a routine and boring. Now, anything that is a routine, if you are doing repeatedly, you feel bored. There is no enthusiasm. But when there is newness, you will enjoy it. Doing service also, no, because sometimes some people say, I've given so many times the course, so now I don't feel like giving course. It's boring because I've given it so many times. But even same course, if you churn deep and bring something new, the new way of expressing yarn, you will find you enjoy. I remember a few years ago when we used to have seniors visiting in Australia, in order to lessen the work of instruments, what we used to do is have same topic in every city. Similar pamphlet, same topic. For that speaker, like Jayantiben is coming, so same topic in each city. So one pamphlet just changed the address and date and all. So Jagdish Bhai had reincarnation everywhere. So he had to give every public topic, public place, same topic, reincarnation. When Jayantiben visited, we had everywhere, meditation brings you happiness, peace, or something, same topic. So Jayantiben said, oh, I enjoyed, because I had to churn something new. Because sometimes same Brahmins are traveling with the same speaker. If the same speaker is giving the same talk, then the listeners will feel, oh, it's the same. So she had to churn a lot, and she said, oh, I enjoyed, because I had to churn every time something, bring out something new. So that's what if the same thing may be done, but if it is done in a new way, you also enjoy. And there is that enthusiasm. But if you are doing the same thing, naturally you will get bored. And also, I had to see that now I am bringing newness in my drishti also. Drishti, attitude, my activity, everything should be new. Because If I am doing the same routine, I will be feeling bored. But bring something newness. And also I had to see, because as I mature in jnana, my reaction to the same action should be different, isn't it? If somebody used to defame me and I reacted and I was upset for half an hour, if I get upset after 10 years also, I am taking half an hour, it means I haven't matured in jnana. But if I am matured, then within 1 second I forget what has happened in the past. So my reaction should be different, my activity should be different, my drishti should be different. Even if the person is the same, but if I'm looking at different drishti. Because before we jnana, we will look at somebody's activity and we will judge them according to their activity, isn't it? And we'll say, I like this person, I don't like this person, or I'm impressed by this person, I hate this person, all sorts of our attitude would be. But now, if I'm seeing the person by just the present, it means I'm not Trikaldarshi, isn't it? Now Baba has made me Trikaldarshi. So I should be able to see them with their inherent best divine qualities. I should have that clear vision of what their future was or what their past in golden age was. So being Trikaldarshi, I will maintain that love and respect for whatever person is doing at the present time. So my drishti, attitude, activity, reaction, everything should be new. Because my aim is to bring new world. So for bringing new world, what needs to be done? I had to be new first, isn't it? If I'm the same person as I was in Kali Yuga, how am I going to bring new world? So first I had to bring about transformation in myself. Everything should be new. And every day should be new. Every moment should be new. So as I bring newness, there will be definitely zeal and enthusiasm. And that's what I need to see, that I never lose my zeal and enthusiasm, whatever may happen. My happiness should not be lost. I should not be influenced by people and surrounding. So as much as I remain detached, separated, upram means beyond everything, no? Seeing everything from higher consciousness, just as Baba is seeing everything from Paramdham. Even if he sees, it may be our grave mistake, but for him is very little. If you are looking from aeroplane on the below, then everything is so small and tiny and sometimes invisible. And so if my stage is such beyond, then I will not make mole into mountain, but I'll change mountain into mole. Big thing, I'll think it's little. So I had to see that I am always seated on elevated seat. Baba says if you are sitting on the right seat, you won't be upset. So elevated throne. Sit on Baba's heart throne. Sit on the throne, immortal throne. So that's how we will be able to remain ever happy, zealous and enthusiastic. Om Shanti. Has anybody any question? So what I will do is, I think today's we haven't read meditation commentary points. You are getting in the morning at 6:45? Every day? But some of you might not be there at 6:45, so I'll revise today's point. Take a number in front and make plans for self-progress. First of all, make plan for the self. It is essential that we make plans for self-progress as well as plans for service. We need to balance self-progress and service because it's easy to be distracted. Life is so busy. If we are not paying attention to self-service, or if we don't know how to be karma yogi, and if we are just doing activities, then what will happen? We won't have that elevated stage. And so it's very essential to have balance of self-service and world service. In the same way, as we sit in the gathering for service, let us now with equal zeal and enthusiasm pay more attention to make plans for our own self-progress. Baba emphasized a lot that you are making good plans for world service. But at the same time now you have to make plans for self-service. And collectively do the same thing, having the same aim all throughout the world. If we have that aim, then naturally that collective vibrations and will be very powerful. So we had to pay attention on that. Okay, so let us now continue to have meditation.